Okay, so Third Base is on tour with the Ghetto Boys, Big Daddy Kane, 2 Live Crew, and Digital Underground.
Okay.
We're in Lafayette, Louisiana, and we're about an hour west of New Orleans.
Okay.
So Bushwickbill comes to me and says, yo, I'm about to go to New Orleans. It was a Thursday night. He said, I do this comedy night at this club called Peaches. And I'm already thinking it's comedy already, that his little ass is doing a comedy night. But he's like, no, it's hip-hop with a live band, and it's comedy, and it's this whole thing. My baby mama's mother throws it. He's like, yo, I got a limo. We're going. You don't have to pay for the limo. You could just go. I'm like, that sounds great. I said, but we got to be back here by 8 a.m. because the buses leave.
Right.
So he's like, oh, no problem. Not a problem. So he's with his brother, his younger brother. His younger brother's regular size.
Right.
We get in the limo, and he had a bag, like a satchel. Bill had a satchel. He proceeds to now stand on the seat in the back of the limo. He's standing.
Okay.
His head's not hitting the roof. He's standing, and out of the satchel, he pulls out the Bible, and he starts to read scripture from the Bible. And he's telling me how spiritual he is, and this and that, and I'm like, all right, maybe
in the limousine.
In the limousine.
Standing on the back of the seat.
Standing on the back of the seat.
While the limo's moving.
While the limo's moving. Now,
okay.
The limo driver was this real big country dude. White cowboy hat, and a little tie, and just crazy. And his brother's going, preach, brother! Preach, Bill! Preach! And I'm like, all right, whatever. So we pull up to this.
Trapped.
I'm trapped. We pull up to this condo. And it's in this really nice gated community.
Right.
So we pull up to this condo, and all of a sudden out come these little midgets in diapers. Daddy, Daddy! I'm so happy to see. And they got big ass heads and little ass bodies. And here comes this woman, and she's pregnant, and this is his baby mama.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, Bill, it's your family. He's like, yeah, come on in. We're going to have a drink. Let's sit down. We're going to have a drink. Yada, yada, yada. We go into the house. Wow, that was really loud.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Shell's,
Crazy loud. Thanks.
Now I have tinnitus. Tinnitus, brought to you by Shell. So we go in the house, and the mom is sitting there, and there's a triple beam scale on the kitchen counter. And I'm like, okay, she got a triple beam scale, whatever. I know what that's for, but whatever. And I look to my right, and there's a bay window, and the bay window had like this little cutout, and in the cutout are these keys of cocaine. Just keys, like 12, 15 keys of cocaine.
What the hell?
So I'd say to Bill, I'm like, Bill, he's like, yeah, she runs shit in New Orleans. She's like the queen. She does her shit.
His mother.
His mother-in-law.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, well,
wow.
this is great. Let me get the fuck out of here. Like, I want to get out. Let's go to Peaches. So the baby mama comes. She's pregnant. She's like 7 months pregnant. We go to Peaches. Just drinking, having a good time. I start freestyling on the mic, yada, yada, yada. Bushwickbill's brothers talking to these 2 chicks. We're doing our thing, yada, yada, yada. I'm watching the clock. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was about an hour and a half ride from to Lafayette. I'm like, okay, well, club starts to shut down. And Bill's brother's drunk. I mean, drunk. And Bill is drunk. And Bill's brother goes, Yo, before y'all leave to Lafayette, drop me off at the Burger King. I want to meet these chicks at Burger King. And Bill goes, yo, where the fuck is Burger King? And before his brother can say Burger King's right around the corner, Bill starts spazzing out. Yo, pull over the fucking limo, man. Get the fuck out of my limo. I forgot his brother's name, but Bill's brother, get the fuck out the limo. The fuck out the limo. Don't tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Fuck out the limo. He's standing on the seat. He's jumping up and down. Fuck out the limo. So the limo driver pulls over, and Bill's brother gets out. He's like, yo, what's the problem? And Bill's spazzing out. I mean, spazzing out. Like screaming on him, jumping up, trying to poke him in the eye. Jumping up. He goes down on the floor and grabs a brick and throws it at his brother and cracks his head wide open. His brother's leaking. His brother touches his head, sees the blood, goes into this kung fu judo pose. And Bill starts running. His little legs just running, runs into the limo. And his brother's leaking. And he comes in. And the baby mama goes, "Don't hurt my baby, don't hurt my baby." And he jumps through the partition. And the baby mama jumps through the partition. And the brother's trying to get at him. And I'm like, this is fucking nuts. Like, I gotta get Bill's brother out of here. This is fucking crazy.
Right.
I look behind me. The Burger King is right there.
Oh my God.
And I see the chicks in the Burger King parking lot. So I start running over to the parking lot. I figure if I can get the girls back over to Bill's brother,
He'll chill out.
he'll just leave.
Right.
He'll leave. Well, the promoter now pulls up and he's talking to these chicks, and he's trying to move on to them. And I'm like, I'm just seeing this whole episode like flash before my eyes. And just as I get to the Burger King, these chicks peel off.
Wow.
And I'm like, fuck. Oh my God. So I'm walking back and the promoter's like, "You didn't want them bitches anyway." I'm like, "Yo, shut the fuck up. You don't know what's going on, yada, yada, yada." He's like, "Oh, don't talk to me like that." I'm like, "Dude, you don't." And I can hear Bill in the distance pleading with his brother not to kill him. He's on his knees. "Please don't kill him." And his brother's still in the pose. So what happened while this was all going on was that Bill's baby mama got on her cell phone and called her mother.
Okay.
So the mother-in-law is now pulling up in this dark-ass driveway we were in a strip mall, dark-ass strip mall in a K car, a white K car. "Where's Bill's brother?" I said, "They're over there." She pulls out the Mac 11 and said, "He's dead." Pooh! Shoot, start, and I go, "Oh my God, this is what the fuck am I?"
She starts shooting?
No, she starts running toward the car, speeding towards the limo. She's going to kill because she thought Bill's brother hurt her baby.
Right.
Just as all this goes on, the cops come around the corner.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
The mother does a U-turn, peels out, breaks out. Bill is pleading, "Please don't kill me, please." Cops come out. The second the cops come out, what's going on? Bill says, "He attacked me. Throw him in the fucking car. Throw him in the fucking car." His brother, he doesn't even have 2 words to say. He's belligerently drunk. They grab him. They handcuff him. They throw him in the back of the police car. And he's leaking.
Oh
He's
my
leaking
God.
I mean, he's it's leaking. He's all covered in blood. They put him in the back of the car and they crack open the window. Bill is trying to jump to the crack of the window to spit on his brother.
Oh my God.
And he's spitting all over the window of the cop car.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "Bill, we gotta go. It's 5:30 in the morning. We gotta catch the bus. We gotta get on tour. We gotta get the fuck out of here. This is a nightmare."
Right.
I'm exhausted. I haven't slept. I've just been running in a parking lot trying to chase these chicks for Bill's brother and his mom with the Mac 11. It's all like winding on me. I'm exhausted. We're in the limo going back to Lafayette. It is pitch dark. The limo pulls over in the middle of nowhere. And the partition rolls down. And it's the driver. And the driver pulls up his hat that got crushed in all the drama. And he said, "One of you motherfuckers is paying for my hat. My wife bought me that hat." And pulls out a 45 and points it at both of us. And he says, "If I don't get money in 30 seconds, I'm killing both you motherfuckers."
What the fuck?
And I'm like, "Bill, I ain't got no money on me. You better pay this motherfucker." And he's like, "I'm counting." And Bill just peels off $200, gives it to him. Guy pulls up the partition, drives. 5 minutes before those buses pulled out, I was out of that thing and I was gone. And I've never seen Bill to this day.
What a great story.
Oh my God. Yo, this is a Head Lover Show.
It's fucking crazy what I've been through, man. I hope you're enjoying this backspin. My life is a movie.
This is a Head Lover Show on
Definitely is.
Backspin, yo.